Welcome back to Unite Through Awareness. If this is your first time here, we're very happy to have you join us. We plan to shine a light on some of the most pressing issues facing our communities today. Together, we can be a force for positive change, empowering individuals, families, and communities to stand up against crime and violence. If you're passionate about building stronger, safer neighborhoods and want to be part of this important conversation, hit that subscribe button and let's go on this journey together. I believe that we can make a difference if we work together. Thanks once again. Let's move on to today's story. In this video, we'll be diving into the incredible story of the recent kidnapping incident at Moreau Lake State Park, the positive outcome of the 9-year-old victim being found alive, and the apprehension of the kidnapper. We'll not only provide a detailed account of the events, but also discuss the valuable lessons we can all learn from this remarkable story. Expect to gain insights into community resilience, the importance of vigilance, swift law enforcement response, awareness and reporting, support for victims, and much more. We'll also explore the heartwarming aspects of this incident, emphasizing the power of unity and the healing process. So, stick around as we dive into this inspiring narrative of hope and resilience and discover the valuable takeaways that can help us build safer, more connected communities. But before we dive into the heartwarming details of this story, let us take a moment to appreciate the breathtaking charm of Moreau Lake State Park where the crime took place. This 4,000-acre haven offers a scenic retreat where lush forests hangs over the beautiful Moreau Lake, reflecting the changing seasons with stunning beauty. The park boasts an extensive network of well-maintained trails, making it a paradise for hikers, birdwatchers, and anyone seeking a tranquil escape from the city. For outdoor enthusiasts, Moreau Lake State Park is a slice of paradise. Yet, even in the most idyllic settings, challenges can arise, and recently, one such incident tested the resilience of this remarkable community. Today, we have the incredible story of a kidnapping that took place within this natural haven, which ultimately had a miraculous outcome. The 9-year-old victim was found alive, and the kidnapper was apprehended, thanks to the dedication of local authorities and the support of the community. Join us as we dive into this story of hope and strength, exploring the responses from local authorities, the impact on the community, and the lessons we can all learn from such situations. This heartwarming story highlights the strength and unity that can emerge even in the face of adversity. Before we get into the details, please remember that the focus today is on celebrating the courage and resilience of those involved. Our thoughts go out to the individuals and families affected by this event, and we hope for continued healing and justice. So, stay with us as we navigate this uplifting and inspiring story, and let's come together as a community to ensure that our beloved natural retreats remain safe and secure for all of us to enjoy. If you like watching this sort of story and would like to support my channel, you can do so by liking, commenting, and subscribing to stay informed.
Last evening, she went out on a bike ride. It wasn't dark. It was right around dinner time, and did a couple of loops with close friends she considers her cousins. And then she decided, after going around Troop A, she said she just wanted to go around one more time by herself. Be that big girl, do it by herself. Literally 15 minutes later, she hadn't come back yet. And that's really when the nightmare begins. Her parents knew immediately something was up. They called her name. People started searching. People from other campgrounds joined. And 30 minutes later, at 6:47, Charlotte's mother, Tricia, called 911. The scene was chaotic. People leaving their food, leaving their tables, just everyone in search, calling the name Charlotte. Charlotte. By 7 p.m., the state police were on site. And for the last 18 plus hours, teams from the New York State Police, dogs, aviation, our bloodhounds are here. The sword operators, our special response teams are on site. New York State Park Police, forest rangers, underwater rescue teams, and drones. We brought in technology experts also to analyze other forms of communications in the park at that time. A command post has been established at the state park right behind us, and additional search teams were deployed this morning. Right now there's over 100 personnel deployed, 75 law enforcement on the ground, the 2 drones, an airboat search team, 6 underwater rescue teams, another boat that has sonar. We also have the Schenectady Fire Office here assisting with the search, given that Charlotte is the niece of one of the members of the Schenectady Fire Department. We are leaving no stone, no branch, no table, no cabin unturned, untouched, unexamined in our search to find Charlotte. We'll keep the members of the public updated. I promised her parents we'll find her daughter. She's all of our daughters. Their family needs love. They need prayers.
Charlotte's parents faced what can only be described as every parent's worst nightmare during a family camping trip at New York's Moreau Lake State Park. Their 4th grade daughter, Charlotte, went missing on Saturday, September 30th, 2023, leaving the family and the community deeply concerned. On that fateful evening, Charlotte was enjoying her time camping with her family. As the sun began to set, she embarked on a bike ride with her close friends, sharing laughter and adventure. They biked together for a while, but then the young girl decided she wanted to take one more lap by herself to prove her independence and bravery. However, as time passed and roughly 15 minutes went by, Charlotte did not return as expected. Her parents, filled with worry, immediately knew something was wrong and began calling out her name. Concerned campers from neighboring sites soon joined the search, uniting in their shared mission to find the missing girl. The last known sighting of Charlotte was around 6:15 p.m. Eastern Time as she rode her bike along one of the park's loops. However, by 6:45 p.m., her bike was discovered abandoned in the loop, heightening the anxiety of her parents and those helping in the search. Just 2 minutes later, her frantic mother made the crucial call to the authorities, reporting her daughter as missing. Recognizing the urgency and gravity of the situation, an Amber Alert was swiftly issued. The community, law enforcement, and countless volunteers rallied together in the hope of reuniting Charlotte with her family. As time went by, the search for her expanded across multiple counties, and authorities began to fear the possibility of abduction. It was a situation that weighed heavily on the hearts of those involved. New York Governor Kathy Hochul expressed the growing concern as each passing hour seemed to dim the hope. We all know the stories of such cases, and it's a terrifying ordeal for any family. State police described Charlotte as a bright and adventurous girl who had a deep love for the great outdoors. She had a generous spirit, always thinking of others. In fact, she had plans to create a club at her school for kids who needed friends. This heartfelt description assured the public that everyone was working tirelessly to bring her back safely. By Monday morning, the search had expanded to cover an impressive 46 miles area. It brought together approximately 400 search and rescue personnel from various law enforcement agencies, both state and federal, along with local groups and dozens of volunteer fire departments. It was truly remarkable to witness so many people uniting for this cause. Governor Hochul expressed her gratitude, acknowledging that among the search team, there were many parents who couldn't help but think, if it was my child, I would want everyone in the world looking for them. The dedication of this team was inspiring. For over 18 hours, a massive search team with specialty units was put together. State police deployed dogs, hostage negotiators, and major crimes detectives, all working from the command center at Moreau Lake State Park. The sheer determination and the collective effort of all involved is a testament to the power of community and the unwavering commitment to bringing Charlotte back home safely. Let's look into the extensive efforts and resources that came into play during the search for Charlotte. The FBI, the Federal Bureau of Investigation, provided a full range of support for the investigation. The FBI has a special team called the Child Abduction Rapid Deployment Team. This team is made up of experts who are ready to respond swiftly when a child goes missing. They understand that the first 48 hours after a child's abduction are the most critical, and they specialize in helping local law enforcement. In addition to this, agents from the Albany field office collaborated with federal prosecutors to obtain subpoenas and warrants. These legal documents allowed them to access important records, adding more tools to the investigation process. The FBI also brought in a large mobile command post, which had secure satellite access to all major FBI databases. This high-tech command post became a vital hub for coordinating the search efforts. Additionally, the Bureau provided victim witness advocates, individuals trained to support and assist the family and friends of the victim during such difficult times. To aid in the investigation, the team started looking at cell phone tower data. This data helped them figure out who might have been near the park when Charlotte disappeared. They also checked park records to see who had paid to enter the recreation area, gathering crucial information. Remarkably, less than 36 hours after Charlotte went missing, investigators received a significant breakthrough. In the early morning hours of Monday, October 2nd, 2023, someone drove past Charlotte's house around 4:20 a.m. and left a ransom note in their mailbox. Her parents, who were still searching for her, found this note. Once state police discovered the note, they collected fingerprints from it. These fingerprints were then compared to law enforcement databases to see if they matched anyone on record. This was a pivotal moment in the investigation, and it brought hope of a potential lead. The search for Charlotte was in full swing, with a dedicated team using every resource available to bring her back home safely. By the afternoon, the investigators found a match for a man named Craig Nelson Ross Jr. He had his fingerprints taken back in 1999 when he was involved in a drunk driving incident. The police looked into different places connected to Craig Nelson Ross Jr.'s homes. But the tactical teams decided to focus their attention on a camper behind his mother's mobile home in Ballston Spa, New York. At around 6:30 p.m., SWAT teams arrived at the camper in helicopters. They arrested Craig Nelson Ross Jr., and, in a huge relief for everyone, they quickly found Charlotte hiding in a cabinet. This was all shared by New York Governor Kathy Hochul. They managed to rescue her, and not long after, she was safely reunited with her parents at a hospital, the governor shared with relief. The 46-year-old man accused of kidnapping 9-year-old Charlotte Sena in upstate New York wrote a ransom note in an attempt to get money. This was revealed in a legal document released on Tuesday, October 3, 2023. Craig Nelson Ross Jr. abducted the girl and created a letter demanding money as ransom. He's facing charges of first-degree kidnapping, and authorities mentioned that there might be additional charges on the way. A preliminary hearing is set for October 6, 2023, as per the document. He's currently held in Saratoga County Correctional Facility without bail, as stated by the New York State Police in a news release. These legal details come just a day after the 9-year-old girl was reunited with her family following an intense 2-day search to find her. Her family expressed their gratitude in a statement on Tuesday, thanking law enforcement for safely resolving the situation. We're overjoyed that Charlotte is back home with us, and we know that not every family in this situation is as fortunate, the Sena family expressed in a statement. They went on to extend a heartfelt thank you to a whole list of folks who helped: the FBI, the New York State Police, all the agencies that pitched in, and everyone who offered their support. They recognized the tremendous efforts of not just law enforcement, but also the community, friends, neighbors, and hundreds of volunteers who worked tirelessly to bring Charlotte back home. When it comes to talking to Charlotte about what happened during her kidnapping and the time she was away, the state police are taking it slow. They haven't interviewed her just yet. After a medical check to ensure she's physically okay, Charlotte was reunited with her family so they could spend some quality time together. When the time is right, investigators will bring in specially trained forensic interviewers who are skilled in talking to young victims and witnesses. On the other side of things, Craig Nelson Ross Jr. has chosen to have an attorney represent him, so he hasn't been formally questioned by the authorities yet, according to sources familiar with the matter. This concludes today's reporting. We want to remind everyone that in legal matters, individuals are considered innocent until proven guilty in a court of law. As this case unfolds, we'll provide ongoing updates while respecting the legal process. Our thoughts go out to all those affected by this case. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed the content and would like to see more videos on topics like crime and violence in our communities in the future, please consider liking the video by hitting the thumbs up button. Share the video on any social media platform of your choosing to increase awareness and engage more people in the discussion about crime and violence in our communities. And don't forget to comment and open up a dialogue and discuss what can be done to address the issues. Your engagement and feedback play a crucial role. Thank you for being a part of this important conversation. Stay safe and remember that awareness unites us all.